What's up guys, welcome back. In today's video I actually do have a set for you this time, although it's kind of sketchy. I don't even know how I won, but I'm going to show you an updated chart too to begin, so let's just get started. I'm going to show you the popular Pokemon. I added my data from today's battles, and so we have a total of 60 battles worth of data, and so I'm going to play a little animated chart that I made you. It took me like freaking forever to make this, so I don't know if I'll do it anymore, but it was fun while it lasted, so let's just get into it. And as you can see, continuing off of the data from last video, you can see a lot of movement between the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th spot, but Venusaur holding strong to the number 1 spot. Gyarados holding strong to the number 2 spot. At one point we have a 5-way tie for the 2nd place spot. Then a little bit more movement. Abomasnow makes an appearance. Gallade makes an appearance as a popular Pokemon. And then a little bit more movement. And then finally we settle here with Lapras and Charizard taking the number 3 spot, and Charizard started out at the number 7 spot. So a really big move for Charizard, and of course Swampert and Snorlax Machamp are still up there. But then Gengar also made, I think it made a move up. But yeah, and then Clefable, definitely seeing a lot of Clefables. And speaking of Clefable, let's go into the popular leads because I got some good feedback from you guys that you like this chart. I had to put your mom back in there for the sake of the scale being in even increments of 1. So we can easily see here that Clefable was the most popular lead in the last 60 battles. And I believe, yeah, 40 of these battles were from my sets, 20 were from my friend. But so the rating was around just under 2,400 on average. So like, you know, I guess upper rank 8, mid to upper rank 8. But yeah, so interesting there. We have Gyarados, Snorlax, you know, Machamp, Lapras. Lapras is the number 2 most common lead. And so, yeah, something to think about. And if you want to build your team, you know, maybe lead something that's pretty good against the Clefable. But, you know, the meta can always change, and you never know what's going to happen. You know, the meta can change like tomorrow or the next day. Depends on, you know, what people are watching, what people are streaming on Twitch, uploading on YouTube, you know, different things, I guess, kind of influence the meta. But anyways, let's just get into the battles and see how we do, because I do use a couple different Pokemon with my team. So let's just get into it. So the first one, this first team I wanted to use Weavile. I do have a soft spot for Weavile. I don't know why I like it so much. It's just so fun to use because it's super spammy, but it is really, really weak. So you're going to see here how fast I'm able to get to these avalanches. It takes 4 snarls for the first one, 3 for the second one, and I believe Foul Play and Avalanche the same energy. So they charge at the same time, which is really nice in terms of making your opponent guess what move you're going to use. But obviously for certain Pokemon it's obvious you're going to use the one that's super effective because it's the same energy. But anyways, yeah, so we got in here against a Poliwrath. So we knocked out the Muck, and we are in against this Poliwrath. I was trying to swap out to kind of save it, but I didn't catch it in time, so I have to take this Dynamic Punch. I don't want to waste my shield on it, so I'm using my Venusaur now to hopefully feint this Poliwrath. I know I can tank 1 Ice Punch, but I decided to shield anyways, and I wasn't sure if that was the best move. I mean, you can obviously tank 1. You don't want to really tank 2 because like you're going to get really low, but yeah, it turned out to not be a good idea because now I have to go against a Gengar with shields. So this is a very tough situation to be in. If you're ever against a Gengar and you have no shields and they have shields, you're probably not going to win. And I don't really care what Pokemon you have unless you have Obstagoon. I did throw a Shadow Ball on Obstagoon and it did like 7% damage. It was like so little that it didn't do any damage to it. But other than that, it can hit most things pretty hard, even Clefable. And so, watch that. Shadow Ball does probably at least half health to my Lapras. And Lapras is one of the probably tankiest Pokemon in this meta. So, yeah, definitely powerful moves from Gengar. And I'm not going to survive this Shadow Punch, I don't think. So, actually we do survive. But yeah, 1 Shadow Claw knocks us out. So, good game there. Second game is against Hyperion, and we lead against a Gallade. Now, I've been seeing a lot of Gallades used. I think that was also on the list of leads, or at least popular Pokemon. It is. I do see it often in the lead because they're trying to catch Gengar in the lead a lot, or Venusaur. and so it's really good against those two Pokemon. Plus it has Leaf Blade, so it's good against like Lapras and Swampert. It's a really pretty solid lead, very versatile. But yeah, you don't want to run into that with Gengar because those confusions do a ton of damage. But anyways, they bring in Crawdaunt, which I was not expecting. It has Snarl, which is, you know, quick charging fast move, and then it has also Night Slash. And so, and I believe it also has Crabhammer, I want to say, which I haven't seen anyone use it yet, but could be a good move to use, especially against, like, if you get stuck against Charizard or something like that. So yeah, so they're gonna throw another Night Slash, and thankfully they don't get the boost. So we're just gonna go for Frenzy Plant, and this should KO unless they shield, but they don't. So now we're back. See, the Gallade just melted us with confusions. And now the good thing about Weavile is it actually resists those Psychic moves, so that's pretty nice. So we knock out the Gallade with the Weavile, and then we can get to... Ooh, I decide... Do I shield this one? I don't remember. Yeah, I decided to let it go. I could have thrown a Foul Play at it, but then it could have possibly gone shielded, and then I didn't want to get hit with Energy Ball. So that was kind of why I let it go. So I have to shield here. Really no choice. I don't think it's much more energy to throw an Energy Ball as opposed to a Weather Ball. And so I believe it's like 5. Correct me if I'm wrong. I haven't used a Bomb of Snow yet. I do want to use one, but I just don't have one for Ultra League. So yeah. I'm going to throw this Surf, and then he burns the shield there. Probably was expecting Ice Beam. And so we have a ton of health. So it looks like we can tank this Energy Ball, and we're going to be able to get to a Surf, which will knock this out. The Bomb of Snow is really low on health, so even a Surf is going to knock it out. We are able to take game 2, so that was crazy. I was not expecting to win that match, to be honest. So, all right, third game. One of these battles is just so dumb how I win, but it's kind of funny. So we run into not a good lead there. We switch to Venusaur. They switch into a Bomb of Snow. This is not looking good. It is weak to Sludge Bomb. I probably should have just gone for Sludge Bomb. That was a mistake on my part due to like my lack of experience. Probably should have just went Sludge Bomb. But anyways, they go Weather Ball. I have to shield it. Those probably do a lot of damage, so I'm like anticipating just to shield both of them. And then I go for Frenzy Plant again, but at least I get a shield that time. So yeah, this was definitely earlier on, like yesterday. I don't know if I was like, my head was in the game or what, but it was one of those days where I think this was the only set I made points in, and I lost points every other set. It was not good, and I'm frustrated that I don't have Stardust. In fact, that was the one thing I forgot to say in the last video. The one caveat to Ultra League is, with the new meta going on, it's a lot of Stardust investment. If you want to power up the new Gengar, or the Bomb of Snow, and like Ferrothorn, you have to max out to level 40, so like there's a lot of Pokemon that are super expensive. It just sucks, and I have no Stardust. Like I literally just spent 50,000 second moving my Gengar, and now I'm down to 0. So it's the grind is so real, and I quit there because I was gonna lose. But anyways, okay, this match I think is pretty dumb, but okay. So we lead into Charizard, not a great lead. I decided to go to Lapras, and then they switch into Gallade, another Gallade, and we're gonna have to, you know, shield or get hit with these Leaf Blades. The plus side is these Leaf Blades are not getting stab same type of attack bonus because Gallade is not a grass type, but it still does a ton of damage and it can still one-shot a Swampert. I'm almost positive I did get knocked out earlier today with a Leaf Blade from Gallade. It rhymed, okay, but whatever. Watch this. So yeah, I can tank it. Okay, not so bad, but only because Lapras is so beefy and Gallade does not get stabbed with that Leaf Blade. It's the only reason I'm able to tank that with Lapras, but Swampert cannot tank it as well. Like, not at all. So, anyways, this is a guessing game. It could be Ice Beam or it could be Surf. I decided to shield at the last second, and it was Ice Beam. That was probably the shield to save my butt in this game, because if I let that go, I would have totally lost. So we knock out the Lapras, and this Leaf Blade I don't think will KO, but if it's a Synchronoise, it definitely will. Yeah, definitely will KO us. But then we can come in with Togekiss, which is super effective against the Gallade, and watch. Oh, this is so bad. So I get the thing, I get the double boost. This was literally the only way I was going to win this match at this point, because I survived the blast burn thanks to the buff. And honestly, if I didn't get that buff, which would have been like a 9 out of 10 chance, I would have lost. So it's just like, I won, yeah, but there was no skill really, I don't think. It was just total luck. And yeah, I was not even like happy that I won that. But anyways, I'll take it. I mean, I'll take the points every day. But anyways, okay. The cool thing about Escavalier leads is you don't have to worry about it as a Togekiss, because it resists all of its moves. It resists the bug moves, it resists the fighting moves, and it resists the ground moves. So definitely don't have to worry about this. Usually in like regular Ultra League, if you're running, if you're running Cresselia, you have to worry about Escavalier because Megahorn does a big chunk of damage. But with Togekiss, you can just tank them no problem. We're able to win that lead matchup without even shielding. And so we're in a really, really good spot now. So I can throw this Ancient Power and maybe get a boost. Actually, we do get it. So this, I don't know, this is a questionable play. I shield thinking I can get like 3 or 4 more charms in. I'm only able to get 2, but it does a big chunk of damage. So I'm not going to waste any more shields on it. Well, I don't think I have any. No, I'm not going to waste a shield there. And so I decided to let it go. But then I switch into Venusaur. They switch into Gyarados, or did they switch first? I can't remember. But anyways, yeah, they must have switched first. Oh, and not, yeah, they switched first. Sorry about that. I don't know, it happened so fast. I have this up on 160% speed. So yeah, hard to keep up sometimes. Anyways, we're just gonna go trying to get a shield here, because if it was Ice Beam, it would do a big chunk of damage, but I probably didn't charge enough. This not playing. I didn't realize how bad I was playing today, but I think I was frustrated because at this point I had lost like 3 sets pretty bad. So it was just one of those days. I was getting a little frustrated. The Stardust is what's the most frustrating. I just don't have Stardust. I can't try the Pokemon I want to try because I don't have any Stardust. But anyways, we knock out the Swampert, and then we just barely. We were able to shield this, and I think we're just going to barely squeeze out this win. Yeah, with an Ice Shard. So that was a close game. We go 3-2 in this set. It was the only set we made points in. It was pretty embarrassing. I think I lost like 50 or 60 points today. But yeah, we're going to... Hopefully Gengar might help us tomorrow. I'm going to try it out tomorrow. So we'll see how it goes. But if you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you to all my patrons. I've been battling you guys and doing raids with you. It's been a lot of fun. And if you want to check that out, the link is in the description. And if you want to email me, if you have some sets for Ultra League, again, my email is in the description below. And try to just do sound effects and no music. It just makes it better for the video. But thanks again so much for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.